Yo, what's up, YouTube? Right now, we're about to take a look at a bunch of illegals getting fired for taking the day off to protest our president. If you didn't know, a couple of days ago, they had the A Day Without Immigrants protest, which consisted of a bunch of illegals walking out on their jobs to demonstrate to us Americans how much we need them or how much it would impact us if they weren't here. Or, in other words, as ET says, the one day that they do follow the law by not illegally working in a country that they are legally residing in. But anyway, as a consequence, a very patriotic and American company fired their asses, which is good. And let's not waste any more time and get right into it.
Bueno, aquí ya tenemos dos cheques.
Salvador Torres.
¿Cuál es la burra?
Roberto C. Torres.
Puro desempleado.
Puro desempleado. Por apoyar las marchas de ayer, por apoyar a la causa.
Por apoyar la causa, exactamente.
Por apoyar la
Se
causa.
cortó culo el pinche viejo dueño de la compañía.
Mega lindo.
Bueno,
Estamos recibiendo los dos cheques
estamos recibiendo
Megalindo, Megalindo.
empleo
por la causa de los inmigrantes.
por la causa de apoyarnos.
No, todavía no. ¿A qué hora te vas a ir?
Pero está bien porque cayó viernes.
Con bonos y todo.
En inglés diga algo.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Yeah.
He must have been one of the ones that got fired. So, okay, right now I want to pause and just talk about the fact right now that they're all almost exclusively speaking Spanish, which is, I mean, I don't know about you, but I take that as a personal affront and disrespect because if I went to Paris, I would be speaking fluently French by like 3 months. A lot of these immigrants come over here and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years later, they talking about they speaking no English still. So I consider that like an insult, an embarrassment to my beautiful language of English. I don't want to, French is not the language of love. Spanish is not the language of love or the tongue. English is. It's a great language, and I'm really disappointed that more people don't stand up for the English language, all right? But anyway, that's really disappointing, but
Mendoza.
No cambien.
Corridos.
Guadalupe Podaca.
Fuimos corridos por apoyar la causa de ayer.
Heriberto.
Heriberto, you've been fired. Hombre.
Hipólito.
Se quedaron los manos con la señora de los burritos.
Ya, a ver, Chuy.
Por favor.
Ya nos,
Se le cayó, güey.
no, Chuy. Ya nos dieron los dos cheques.
Flaco. Don't everybody know a Spanish dude named Flaco? Flaco means skinny in Spanish. Everybody knows Flaco. Shit looks really official. Doesn't look like any hoax or anything. Anyway, we won't use the whole thing, right? So there it is. I mean, kudos to the company that did that. I think they did the right thing. Somebody has to take a stand. Somebody has to enforce the laws. Somebody has to be patriotic. And somebody has to be obedient to the commander-in-chief, the executive officer of the nation. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just deplorable how people just disrespect him and throw dirt on his name and act like, you know, they're going to overthrow him or overrule him. You know what I'm saying? Just no respect. But anyway, for all the Mexicans who are saying fuck Donald Trump or fuck my president, why don't you say fuck your president? Is it hard to live in Mexico? Is Mexico a bad place? Because if Mexico is a bad place, it's probably so because of the people that are there, the Mexicans. And that's exactly why we probably don't want those type of people in our country. Furthermore, a lot of people say that illegal immigrants come over here for a better life. But I disagree. I thought about it long and hard, and I think they may just come over here because it's easy, because we're pushovers, because we're gullible. You know what I'm saying? They're not in Mexico talking about fuck El Chapo. They're not even in Mexico talking about fuck their own president and prime minister. You know what I'm saying? Because they know there are consequences for that. So go in America, where they're going to give you free food. You're not going to get that anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a matter of them coming here to make a better life for themselves, because if they really wanted to, they would make a better life for themselves in Mexico. If they really wanted to, they could make a better life for themselves in Ethiopia. It's on the inside. It's what comes from within, not from what comes from without. So I think they're just exploiting our country, exploiting our borders, and using us because we're gullible and weak-minded. So kudos for stopping that threat to our intelligence, our dignity, and, you know, just our pride. That company, that is, for doling out the consequences. And it's about time all us patriots and Trump supporters start kicking out consequences and pushing back, because this shit is ridiculous. You heard me. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about this satisfying video in the comment section. And God willing, I'll speak to you next time.